Hello everyone, welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot and this week's Love Tarot reading for the Earth sign of Virgo. We're going to get right into this reading. This is a love connection reading, Virgo, so we're going to be pulling cards for you and your person. All right, and just please do remember, everyone out there, of course these readings aren't going to resonate with everyone. May only resonate with just a few of you out there, okay? So if it doesn't apply, just leave it on the table. All right, guys, let's just get right into cutting your deck. Already been shuffling off camera, so we can start your reading. We're going to move Virgo right there, and let's get into it. We have Four of Wands, King of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. These are your energies, all right? And now for your person, the Sun, Four of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Two of Wands. So bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. All right, guys. So somebody who's really busy with all the little tasks, right? Busy with all the little fiddly day-to-day activities that you have to sort of accomplish to get a bigger picture done, right? Let's get right into it. We're going to come back to that Page of Pentacles, the Four of Wands energy here for you, Virgo. You're coming into this week and you are all in, right? 1111 card. You have a new love connection coming into you. This feels very new indeed. Four of Wands 1111 is in fact Venus and Aries energy. So it comes in very quick, very fast, like Aries energy, very sort of immediately stable love connection. This is one of the strong aspects of this card, which is why so many people resonate with it, because not only is the connection quick and new, but it's also often extremely stable right away. It's not like it's all over the place. You guys are just going to figure it out. It's like right away, you know you are soulmates. So you're feeling this energy. You're feeling really good this week, Virgo. For your person coming in is Sun. So Sun energy is all about radiance, warmth, progress, right? Growth, right? The sun, without sun, we can't have any growth. So your person is really radiating this week. They're feeling like they're the center of attention, Virgo. And so this is really nice energy for both of you to come into. Let me begin to start shuffling my clarifiers. Now, when it comes to how you guys see each other, you see them, and I do believe there's a little bit of not worry or consternation or anything like that or anxiety, but they're quite strict, right? The person that you're dealing with is someone who has a lot of sort of requirements. I'm going to say they probably have a lot of boundaries up right now. They have a lot of requirements in order for somebody to come close to them. It could be that they've been hurt in the past. All right. And so they're coming off a little bit severe, Virgo. You know what I'm saying? So for them, of course, they see you and they see you kind of pulled back a little bit. So let's begin to clarify this reading. Four of Wands. Yep. So even though this energy is strong, I'm not sure that you're ready to take that cup of love. Oh, wow. Look at that. So you both are just really afraid of each other. Okay. That four of cups is there. You both getting the 1111 card is pretty intense, Virgo. It feels to me like you both may even be suffering from the same thing, meaning you both have had your heart broken. You've come from an experience of being denied a certain amount of love, right? Or a certain cup of love, right? And so it's a little bit interesting that you guys are really mirroring each other. Now, although I do believe that this mirroring is happening, it's still quite different. They're coming across, as I say, very sort of they've already established their rules and sort of boundaries and their requirements for a relationship moving forward, specifically when it comes to communication and that sort of thing. So it feels as if though they have all of that in place because they've already been through some difficulty in a past relationship. You, however, from your part, you're just kind of being very reserved. They're seeing that you're pulling back a lot. Four of Swords is how they see you. So you both are very attracted to each other. There's clearly a connection here, soulmate connection, certainly a twin flame connection, which they aren't the same, but it feels like a soulmate connection. But this beginning, you're not exactly communicating to them exactly what you want. Okay, you're not really coming toward them. Let's get some more clarity. And this is because of being shot down in the past sort of thing, right? Okay, Two of Wands coming out twice. Wow, this is a strong reading, Virgo. You want to move forward. You want to. But your communication, as far as they're concerned, you may think that you're communicating, but as far as they're concerned, they don't see you really making any decisions. Queen of Cups, there it is as well. You're dealing with somebody who's very, very sensitive, Virgo. This person may indeed have a lot of water in their chart, but they're very sensitive. And so what's happening here is that there's just a little miscommunication. The energy is very strong and extremely positive, but there's just a slight bit of miscommunication. I think that, Virgo, you may think that you're being expressive enough for this person, but this person that you're dealing with really requires a lot. They require a lot deeper communication than you may be used to. And so you're coming off to them as very reserved. They're seeing you as very reserved. Now, you may not be feeling that way. You have Two of Wands there. So it seems to indicate, Virgo, that you're full steam ahead, right? You want to go ahead with this connection. But at the same time, I will say that you're just not coming across to them as deeply as you think you are. All right? Even though they have all of these kind of, like, I want to say quite strict, somewhat strict, or, very definite, ideas, right? With that King of Swords, the way you see them quite, you see them as a strong person, certainly, but they're very direct with their communication. They're very direct about what they want. They're very direct about how they feel. And so it's coming off a little bit, perhaps, abrupt for you, right? But it's just the way they communicate. They're very, very deep and emotional. And they require you to be very sensitive and deep with them. Wow, Queen of Swords. I was going to say if that king comes out again. So Queen of Swords here for them. Yeah, they're like bluntly honest. All right? Very, very blunt with you. They're going to be honest with you about their past as well, Virgo. And some of their fear. Here's some fear. Okay. Let's see if I can show you this. That Five of Cups there. There's been some heartache for them. There's been some pain in their life, right? And yet at the same time, like I said, they're very strong. They're very sort of abrupt and forward with their communication. And they're going to be very honest with you about what they've been through and how they don't want to go through something like that again. You know what I mean? And so this is nice energy. This is strong, open energy. Very good communication here. Beautiful. I think you're going to be really surprised by how well the two of you communicate. In any case, you have this Three of Pentacles coming in as well for you. You're going to be really making a lot of physical effort to build something with this person. It's going to take... Yeah, it will take some time to build because, again, this is new, but this is a very refreshing relationship for you. Someone who is really matching your energy, and at the same time requiring you to be a bit more expressive. They're really challenging you. This relationship is going to be positive for you because it's going to challenge you to get a little deeper than you're used to getting deep, Virgo. Okay? The love is there, though. Strong love. You both desire so many of the same things. it's really quite incredible. Let's see what this energy is here. Some of you are going to be moving, and judgment. So yeah, this is nice energy in terms of your person as well. For you, Virgo, some of you are going to be moving towards this person. This may be a long distance relationship, and you guys have really hit it off. You may be emailing or writing letters or some kind of way communicating. But this connection is so strong, so for some of you Virgos who are in this connection with someone and you are at a distance, you're going to move towards them. You're probably going to be moving to live closer to them, especially for those of you who are, where this has started as a long distance relationship. Six of Swords is definitely there. Knight of Cups energy there. Now, judgment comes in for them as well, too, in the sense that I think they're also working through, both of you, it's interesting, both of you, again, are mirroring each other here. You are kind of coming out of your shell with this individual, and whereas you were afraid before, this time with them, the connection is so obvious and so strong and so deep and so quick that, you kind of burst through all of that baggage, whatever baggage you had left there, and even though to them you are still quite reserved, within yourself, Virgo, I feel a lot of passion of wanting to move towards them, really working towards moving to be with them. Some of you are going to be taking on extra work so that you can move to be with them, but you're really taking a lot of action, whereas before you may not have done that. Okay? And for them, the lingering baggage of grief that has kind of made them be very severe about their boundaries with people and sort of very careful, I want to say, about how close they get to people, even though they're quite sensitive and quite deep. That particular baggage is also falling away for them, and they're wanting to move towards you too. So it's like you both are really impacting each other in a very sort of life positive way. Excuse me. So this is a really incredible reading. Virgo, how many times do you get the 1111 card in the same reading? This is definitely a meant to be, a destined, fated sort of connection, and a connection that really helps both of you to grow in not in exactly the same ways, but fundamentally in ways that mirror each other, in ways that build your self-esteem and your self-confidence as a result of both of you before having had your heart broken. Stingray and the wolf. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. Let's look at the stingray first. This is water energy. All right. And the stingray talks about developing confidence, developing that spine, that strength, going through difficult periods or going through growing pains, as it were, challenging yourself, right? Exactly what I was talking about, Virgo. You challenging yourself in this relationship because the connection is so strong that it's making you want to sort of get outside your comfort zone. Your comfort zone, of course, is just sitting back and not expecting too much from a relationship. As I said earlier, maybe not communicating as deeply as you feel, right? But this this connection with this person is really something you desire so strongly that it's helping you sort of get out of that shell and develop some strength, right? Some confidence. And then here we have also the wolf. Now, the wolf is strong, feminine energy, the leader of the pack. The wolf is all about, humanitarian causes, fighting for the underdog. The wolf is the one who sort of mentors people, works with vulnerable groups, marginalized groups, earth energy, strong feminine leader, earth energy. And so for some of you, as I said, this moving away energy may indeed be you moving towards someone, and that side feeling that I have is that perhaps because of the nature of the work that either you're doing or your person is doing, the two of you will then be moving together, in an effort to work in perhaps a field that does involve humanitarian efforts, right? It could be that the two of you have met while you were at work. And so this is also one of these things that I can imagine happening here, and that I can feel is a little bit the scenario for some of you, because the way you come into each other, you're so much the same person. You love the same things, and I imagine you also love the same work. And with that wolf energy coming in, it seems to me that that work indeed would be altruistic, humanitarian in nature for some of you. Okay, let's go ahead and pull out your oracle cards, Virgo. We're going to pull out these beautiful oracles, the spirits of darkness and light, just to see what kind of other energies are surrounding this connection. This is a beautiful reading. Spirits of the fox, spirit of the flocks, and spirit of the book. So, spirit of the fox. All right, talking about sly, cunning, right? Strategy. All right, so this is coming in, you know, how it applies to you. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't apply, leave it on the table. But if it does, you know what I'm talking about. See how that applies. The fox is very clever indeed. You have spirit of the flock. So there may be some energy here from people who, you know, gossiping, jealous, rivals, you know, people who don't like to see you moving forward, connecting with a love person. You know, sometimes this energy, that's why I always like to pull these oracle cards, because aside from the reading, there's always outside energies. Specifically, I find often people in your social circle, your friend group, even your family group, that bring energies into your life. Especially when you're going through something like very focused like this, like a strong love connection that's coming into you, there's going to be outside energies that are there also affecting. All right, so, and spirit of the book. All right, so this is a new chapter. Let's see, we get this folks. New chapter in your life, a development. Of course it is a development, because you are coming toward a definite soulmate, kindred spirit. Very, very beautiful energy indeed. All right, Virgo, I am going to call this your reading. I do hope you resonated with it. This was a beautiful one this week. This is your weekly love tarot reading. Virgos, Virgo cross watchers, if you like my readings, if you've been to my channel before, hit that like button, consider subscribing. Perhaps you want to get notified. I do upload every single day. I was live streaming. Some of you will see that I was live streaming a lot of these videos, but now I'm uploading. But still, every single Thursday I will be reading for the earth signs. So the general reading should be up, and the sister signs Capricorn and Taurus will be coming up also. But for right now, I'm just going to say I wish you all health, wealth, and happiness. All right, and I hope to see you all at your next reading. Bye-bye now.